Hello everyone, Fifi here from the Midlands in the UK. I'd like to say hello from sunny England, but yeah, the sprayers have been out in force. I've seen so many pictures this morning from all over the place with like just really heavy streaks across the sky. And I mean, actually the sun is trying to break through, so fingers crossed. But yeah, how is it where you are? Be interesting to know actually what it's like in other countries. I know in the UK at the moment it's really pretty bad. I guess the only positive from it is it's really becoming very noticeable to a lot of people. I think people that have kind of poo-pooed the idea of geoengineering, they're starting to piece it together now, and it's really spreading the information. I posted something the other day about that this is not the Great Reset but the Great Reveal, and this is one of those instances where it's where things, the post is something like things are not getting worse, they're just the truth is being uncovered. And I think with this situation that's a case in point. It's kind of getting worse on the surface of things, but it's becoming so obvious that it's just inadvertently waking people up. So it's kind of it's a choice of perspective, isn't it? Like anything, if we just look at this as it is at face value, then it's frightening, and we can feel disempowered, and that we've not got no control over any of it. But actually it's so in your face that people, like I said, that wouldn't really consider it before, they are. I've noticed it myself. I'm sure other people have. Of course, you're always going to have people that just absolutely will not consider it, but you know, that's their choice, isn't it? So anyway, yeah, I hope you're all doing well wherever you are. I'm doing pretty good actually. I just wanted to read out a post that I think Brady posted this on the page the other day, and it really stuck out and resonated. And as usual, it's there's always that kind of you're just presented with things that you're already focused on, aren't you? And it's something I've been noticing, but the post is, I have to read it out because I can't remember all the words. Some people could be given an entire field of roses and only see the thorns in it. Others could be given a single weed and only see the wildflower in it. Perception is a key component to gratitude, and gratitude is a key component to joy. And this is so true. I've really noticed lately the people who are resolutely negative, and I would imagine, don't get me wrong, I have my moments, we all do. There's nothing wrong with having, negative thoughts and feelings about things, but we're talking about like a default state. And I've really noticed it, and we've talked a lot about the kind of split in society, between the awake and the non-awake. But I think actually there's another kind of split as well, which is between the naysayers, the doom peddlers, that and these are people that are on our side, they're awake, but they seem to be absolutely fixated on how there's no hope, everything's going wrong, there's nothing we can do, or there is stuff we can do but nobody's doing it, and on and on and on. And yeah, I'm just finding it very interesting. I don't get pulled into it. It can be annoying at times, and of course I have those moments like everyone, of feeling disempowered and oh god, you know, it just all feels a bit too much. But that's not my default state, to stay in that space. And we have to be very mindful of who we're spending time with, who we're listening to, what are we surrounding ourselves in, because as you know, I go on and on and on about how we create our own reality. And you know, if you are participating in the world in a joyful state, we know that it's a completely different experience. And I mean, any state we're in has an impact. That's the thing. It's what kind of impact do you want to make. I was telling Andy the other day, actually, I was at the gym, and I noticed just some movement out the corner of my eye. There was a guy on one of the weight machines, and I looked round and he was just like having a little dance to himself, looking really happy on this like weight machine in between doing his sets. And it really cheered me up. If you could have seen the way he was doing this little dance with his hands and singing away to himself, and then he saw someone he knew and he beamed. He had this most amazing smile, and it was infectious. It actually was. I couldn't stop smiling. And after that, you know, I'm moving through the gym with this smile on my face, and so people are reacting to me, and then I'm noticing, wow, everyone seems really happy. And I carried that throughout my day, and so my day was elevated. It was completely different. You're operating on a different frequency then, and then you're open to all kinds of wonderful things coming in, because this is all about which frequency are you tuned into. It's all available to you, but you can't tune in. You know, it's like the FM and AM bands on a radio, isn't it? If you're on the FM bandwidth, whatever it is, you're not going to get an AM channel, you know, so that's kind of how it works. But yeah, it really struck me. And just simple things like that, it's that state of joy. It is infectious. And yeah, perception is a key component to gratitude, and gratitude is a key component to joy. Gratitude is so powerful. I think it encompasses everything, doesn't it? If you're in a state of real gratitude, and it's not like you even need an object to feel gratitude for, it becomes this, it's what you are, and it's everything that comes into your awareness is touched by it. And you will find that when you're in that state of gratitude, you have all of those things coming into your awareness to feel grateful for, and it feeds on itself. And I think this is I can only speak for myself, obviously, but this is the energy that I want to be connected to. I'm not a blind optimist. I'm not someone that just closes their eyes to reality, you know, whatever that may be, and goes la 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 la, it's not happening, it's not happening. It's not that kind of thing at all. It's not choosing ignorance. It's choosing to have mastery over yourself, over your own experience. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm just being very conscious of not giving too much airspace to those things that can knock me off course and bring me down. Because absolutely, when I'm in that space of gratitude and joy, and feeling in control of my response to things, it's the opportunities, the things that come along, the people that suddenly come into your awareness, the relationships that are formed, suddenly the plans that are made, the different things that blossom from it. They're not possible if you're in that closed down state. So yeah, I think it's just important with all this heaviness out there, all of this stuff that we're bombarded with routinely, is to keep bringing ourselves back. Because if you don't take control of your mind, of your vibration, you know, of whatever it is you want to call it, someone else will. They'll do it for you. They will get in there, and that's what we're seeing. It's control of perception. Because, I mean, to be quite honest with you, if the world was the way they want us to see it, full of danger and, you know, everything is it's lack and desperate, and you can't trust anybody, and it's everyone out for themselves, I wouldn't get out of the house. If that was the reality, you wouldn't make it down the front path, would you, before you were assaulted? Thank you for all the comments, by the way. Once again, I'm dazzled by the sun. I can't see. Matt, hi Matt Bell. Yeah, mental slavery. It really, really is. It is mental slavery. This is all. It's all mental, emotional enslavement. It's torture, and it's all about perception. If you perceive that the world is hostile and threatening, and there's lack everywhere, there's not enough to go around, you know, and on and on and on, you are going to experience it that way. That is just how it works. But we can override these belief systems anytime we choose to. The power lies with us. The power lies with us, and I don't care how many negative comments there are, and people telling me I'm wrong and I'm naive and this is coming, that is coming. Not in my reality. I think there are all different splits happening, and and that's one of them. It's the frequency that you choose to be on. And for those who are dead set that this terrible time is coming and there's nothing they can do about it, unfortunately that's likely to be their experience, because that's what's going to manifest. It has to. If you're this is a belief-based reality that we live in. There's nothing truly objective, not in this so-called 3D experience. So what are you choosing? You know, what are you choosing? And it's challenging, you know, to say I choose joy today, and then you're suddenly whacked in the face by something and it really causes you to wobble. It's a challenge to get back there. But if you can do it, you're a winner. You're onto it, you know? And that's what it is. Constantly maintaining our balance. And, you know, there are things to be conscious of course there are. But again, it's, okay, this comes into my awareness, this terrible piece of news about what they're planning next. Right? What do I do with that knowledge? How do I respond? Do I feed it? Or do I feed all of the other things that will take that? It goes right out of your experience. So yeah, I'm not going to ramble on for much longer. I just wanted to check in with you. I'll give you a little glimpse of as some of you know, I'm attempting, or Andy and I are attempting, let's switch this around, to grow things. So these are our little seedling babies who are coming outside for quite a few hours a day now to get used to being in the outdoors. And then the potatoes have gone wild. This is great. So I was really worrying over those for a while. There was nothing happening. So it's all these analogies, eh? Plant the seeds, have faith, and they will grow. Here's the beetroots. Good tip that I've learned. If you want to keep slugs and things off of your leaves, put some broken eggshells down. They obviously don't want to be crawling over those. So yeah, let me know if you're growing stuff. Let me know if you've got any tips, and just to hear how it's going. It's very exciting. It's really exciting, even if you've only got a bit of space indoors to grow stuff in pots. It's brilliant. Yeah, so lots of love to you. Have a really great day, lovely evening to those of you across the other side of the world, and sending lots of love to you. I'll speak to you soon. Mwah. Take care. Peace.